It's a frigid February morning, and it's no warmer inside this home than out.
Oh, no power. We see how everything has frosted up now? We haven't been home.
It's one of the first times Darryle Sinclair has been back to his Peguis home since it flooded 9 months ago.
You miss everything. Yeah, you want to be with friends and neighbors, and you want your family here. You're lost. That's how we feel. We're lost. You know, we want to get back home and come back to Peguis and be home again.
Looking around, it's as if time has stood still, but Mother Nature hasn't. The walls, windows, and doors are frozen.
A little frosty.
Standing inside, the memories are flooding back.
The water had come to this height. We were able to see our first step, but everything was underwater.
It's dark. You can barely see right in front of you, but you don't need to see. You can hear what's below.
It filled up so fast, we lost everything. All our personal pictures, kids' clothes, everything. Wow.
Water is still seeping in. Mold has taken over. Like dozens of others, his house will be torn down and rebuilt. But he doesn't know when or where. It's been a battle, but it's not the only one he's been fighting.
Cancer on top of worrying about my home and family.
Yeah.
It's really bad. All I did was pray. I prayed and prayed and prayed. I had people praying for me that we'd be all okay, and we're still here.
He's been undergoing chemotherapy for months. Today, there is good news. He's in remission.
The biggest fight is done. Huh?
Now he can focus on getting healthy and getting a new home, because that fight continues.
Homes now have to be rebuilt at higher levels. It means adding elevation to the ground while also keeping a few feet of extra space empty underneath the first floor just in case. It's a process that has to happen to all of these previously flooded homes and so many others.
Well, assessments are still being done. William Sutherland says it's likely they'll need to do that to hundreds of homes.
I'm planning for worst case scenarios as well, knowing work with it, any dike work that's done could be jeopardized at some future time, so we still have to build up to the 1 in 200 year flood level, which is what our goal is on Peguis, right?
While Peguis is the largest First Nation in Manitoba, Sutherland says it's also the most flood prone. But that wasn't always the case. In the early 1900s, the people of Peguis were forced from their original land close to Selkirk when that city started booming. The land was forcibly surrendered, and the community was relocated to this basin, where floods are inevitable. Now they are left to find the solutions as well, which Sutherland and many others are hoping are more permanent.
That's the ultimate goal that I have, is to one day hear that announcement that although Peguis flooded, there has been no reports of damages and there's no need for evacuations.
But those plans will take years, leaving hundreds of evacuees still waiting. Brittany Greenslade, CBC News, Winnipeg.